Thanks so much for joining us here at noon on your Tuesday. I'm Brooke Hash. Overcrowding at a popular 2-year-old JCPS middle school means dozens of students in East Louisville won't be able to attend their current reside school closest to home. The district expects Echo Trail Middle to be way overcrowded at 133% capacity in the next 2 years. So it's proposed new boundaries that would shift students to Crosby Middle over in Douglas Hills. Our Alex Dieterer and photojournalist Levi Hammer spoke to families who said the district did not give them enough time to prepare.
Sad, angry.
The words used by Stouffer Elementary School 5th grader Wyatt Rechtenwald to describe how he feels about the potential of not going to Echo Trail Middle School with his friends next year.
Over the past 5 years, I've made probably over 50 friends, probably more than that, and it's sad just like to lose them all.
JCPS is looking to rezone Echo Trail Middle School and move nearly 100 kids 8.5 miles down the road to Crosby Middle. Echo Trail is expected to be at 133% capacity by 2027. Crosby is only at 76% capacity. The district saying it's because of growing populations of 6th graders zoned for the school.
But, this impacts my son.
Parents impacted by the proposed rezoning, like Wyatt's dad, Brian, shared their frustrations with JCPS leaders at the first listening session held for the proposal.
He had his heart set with being with his friends, and it's tough when you're in middle school and you're trying to make friends, and sense of community is huge.
The school board was supposed to vote on the rezoning last week, but was postponed by board members to hear from the community. Parents now saying the district didn't give them enough heads up about the decision after JCPS Chief of Schools Robert Moore said the district started the process of looking at rezoning 18 months ago, saying the delay in part came from a change in superintendent leadership.
You know what Dr. Yearwood's stepping into, so priority number one was the budget deficit. It has been a relentless effort of trying to get this to you in a timely fashion, and we probably failed at that, and we'll definitely own that.
Many parents pleading with the JCPS board to not vote on this proposal.
But is there a consideration to delay this a year given the incredibly short notice?
We've waited a year too long. We should have done this last year.
Could we have kept the community abreast of, hey, here's where we are with this next proposal, here's the next thing? Absolutely, I think we should have.
JCPS board member Taylor Everett said the only decisions they're left with are to rezone or to build a $100 million new school to fit the growing student population.
It's a lot worse, in my opinion, to have to delay this. I feel like we need to make a vote sooner rather than later on this.
The decision now left in the board's hands. Alex Dieterer, WHAS11 on your side.
And this is all coming, of course, as the district faces that massive $188 million budget deficit. JCPS has said those new boundaries would only impact incoming 6th graders and students who are new to the area. If you could not make it to last night's session, there is another one held tonight at Eastern High School from 6 to 7 in the multi-purpose room. An arrest has been made in the deadly double shooting at an Okolona apartment complex from late September. 22-year-old Jasmine Brown of Louisville was arrested last night and charged with 2 counts of complicity to murder and 1 count of receiving stolen property of a firearm. It happened the morning of September 29th on Napa Valley Court, where LMPD found 2 men dead from multiple gunshot wounds. The police report claimed Brown was not the shooter, but instead enlisted the help of 3 others to carry out the crime. No one else has been arrested as Brown sits in jail on a $1 million bond. She'll be back in court October 29th. 4 people were hurt after a crash sent an ambulance into the side of a downtown JCPS school. It happened yesterday afternoon just before 5 o'clock at First and Ali. LMPD said an ambulance was taking a patient to the hospital with its lights and sirens on when it entered the intersection. And that's when a Nissan sedan hit the ambulance, sending it to the side of the J. Graham Brown School. The crash also injured a bystander walking on the sidewalk. JCPS told us no students or staff were hurt. 1 EMS crew member and the patient were taken to the hospital in another ambulance. The driver of the car and the bystander also went to the hospital. Police telling us no life-threatening injuries. Southern Indiana authorities are trying to determine what caused a mobile home to explode, killing a woman and hurting 2 others. Salem Fire Chief Mark Day said the fire happened just after 1:30 a.m. on Rainier Drive yesterday. We spoke with Shannon Denton, who told us she was related to the victims. She said the woman who died was Barbara Bolin, who was on hospice care. Denton said the 2 injured were Bolin's husband and son and were able to escape before the explosion, though they were taken to the hospital for treatment.
We didn't expect her to go this way, not at all. So everybody is just, I guess, like in an awe moment, like what's going on, because we did, we expected the other way and we was prepared for that, but we wasn't prepared for this.
The Chief Day said it was not a natural gas explosion and assured residents there is no ongoing threat to the community. 12:05 on your Tuesday, soaking in the sun. A little bit chillier today, but it is fall weather.
Yeah, overall, still nice fall weather out there. Hope you're soaking it up for us as we head towards this afternoon, because we'll have some windier conditions rolling in for us as well. But beautiful blue skies out there for you for this afternoon. Current temperatures still into the mid to low 60s, really across the area. Places into southern Indiana, like Mitchell, Paoli, lower 60s out there for you this afternoon. Overall, as you take it throughout the next 12 hours, we'll start to see those temperatures warm up just into the 60s, but still some nice sunshine. We'll start to see a few clouds by about 5 p.m., but still mostly clear skies heading towards tonight as temperatures fall back off into the mid 50s. High temperatures today will top off just into the upper 60s across really most of our area for today for a nice sunny and mild day on tap for you. But as we turn towards tomorrow, much cooler conditions rolling in, as temperatures will be into the lower 60s even as we head towards at least your Wednesday for hump day. So overall, we're starting to see a little bit of a cooler trend out there for you. But today, still some nice fall weather as we head towards this week. Later part of this week, much cooler. We're talking lows into the highs into the lower 60s. And we are tracking more rain showers for this weekend. We'll be timing out what you can expect for the rest of the week and back to the weekend coming up in just a few minutes. We'll send it back over to you, Brooke.
All right, a heads up if you're driving downtown, an emergency sewer repair has forced the partial closure of Market Street between 3rd and 4th. Louisville MSD said they hope to finish those repairs and fully be open by Thursday. MSD also said many of these lines have been in operation for over 75 years, with about 43 miles of them made of brick. The price you pay for utilities could be going up in the spring, but not as much as originally thought. Kentucky's largest utility companies are seeking to raise rates half as much as they originally asked for. In a statement, LG&E and KU said it understands any increase to customers' bills is impactful and not a decision that's taken lightly. The utilities added the agreement will allow them to enhance services. So if you're asking, how is this going to impact you? Take a look. KU customers will pay an extra $9 a month. LG&E electric customers will see a $5.04 increase, and that hike is $8.10 a month more for gas service. Before the rates were agreed upon, utility customers across the state had voiced their concerns, including one mom from Moorhead, worried about the additional expense.
We could probably pay $18 a month extra right now, but that comes at the cost of what can we provide for our son? What can we provide in his extracurricular activities? What can we provide in savings for our household?
Before asking families like mine to pay more, Kentucky Utilities should demonstrate a stronger commitment to reducing costs.
Those rates will not be voted on until next spring. Under the agreement, LG&E and KU committed not to increase base rates again before August 1st of 2028.